Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue working on our Wasteland project car, the Outrider Interceptor. We're going to continue working on the Outrider today, and one thing that I've never really just been in love with since I put on was this roof rack. So I like the idea of having a roof rack, but I just couldn't. Before I had some like a speaker and a Gatling gun up here, which I'm putting that gun on the back now, so that fixes that. But I just didn't like the aesthetics of it. I like that part over there, and that's the only part I like. So we're just gonna power through it, and we're gonna let the build speak to me, and I'm gonna take you along for the journey. Now, one thing I have done already is I welded these rails on, so there's something to hang on to when you're standing on the side here. In a couple videos back, I made those side steps, so I went ahead and made a handle, so if somebody's riding here, they can hang on. But my bigger problem is it's just great. I don't like it. Just looks like a barbecue grill to me. I don't want to put a bunch of junk up here, like, you know, toolboxes and tires and stuff. I've thought about that because I think it kills the look of the car, the streamline of the car. So that's what we got to figure out. I have got a couple concept photos, or video game photos. I'll insert one here. In that photo, I like the, or in those photos I just showed, I like in those photos I just showed, I like the way the roof is painted, and it has, you know, some design up there. So if you're looking at it from above, I think we're going to do something like that. So we're going to get into it right now. All right, YouTube, so what I've done, I went and got this old trunk lid. It was off a parts car. It's all rusted under the bottom. I'm not cutting up a good trunk lid. I'm actually just saving it from the scrap. We're going to repurpose it. So my plan is to draw, I think I'm going to chalk out a Immortan Joe emblem or a skull or something. I'm not exactly sure yet. And make a big emblem, and we're going to cut that out and probably end up welding that to the top as a centerpiece and work around that. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so we got that cut out. I'm kind of new. Plasma color's new to me. I just bought it. It was a cheap one off Amazon, but pretty happy with it, man. I bought it to do stuff like this, and I think as I learn how to use it better, I'll be even happier with it. So there's a few places it's not quite cut all the way through. I'm gonna have to hit them with the grinder and pry them with the screwdriver. We'll get this pulled out. All right, so there you have it, YouTube. Let's flatten it out some and get it on the car. Okay, YouTube, so I got it cut out. That's pretty much where I think it's going to go on the car. I got on the back and centered it up. I think what I'm going to do is go around with the welder and just tack it in place. I don't think I'm going to paint it. That car it come off of was kind of like a copper color already. So I think the edges are probably rust. Well, I know the edges are rust because they're raw metal where I cut it out. But I think that copper color will look good up here in contrast to the rust. It'll still be kind of the same hue, same shade, but you know, it won't just blend in where everything's the same kind of rust. So I'm gonna go ahead and start welding on now, and I'll cut you back on when I got some progress. Alright, YouTube, so here's what we got. We got it tacked on, and my thoughts about this is, I think since the Outrider, you know, the character's supposed to be a lone rider out in the middle of the wasteland on his own, you know, searching and scavenging for Immortan Joe and kind of for himself too. Anyway, I thought he would need some tools, so I got this big pair of bolt cutters my dad gave me, and they're kind of gnawed up at the end. They're not really good for work anymore, but I thought that would look good up here because, you know, you would need bolt cutters to cut chains and stuff with. And I got an old nasty bent up 4-way lug wrench. It looks like it's straight out of Wasteland, and a bumper jack, hacksaw, which I'm gonna get a different saw. I want one that's a little bigger and one that's like more aged, like rusty or whatever. If I can't get one like I want, I'll paint this one. But I'm gonna figure out a way to mount this stuff. I don't know if it's gonna stay exactly like this, but I want kind of tools placed on the roof. Still want to leave some rooms up here for if I put some more lights or whatever up here on the front. But I'm really liking the way this looks better now. It's still low profile. It's not a bunch of stuff hanging off the top other than that foot on that jack over there, which is removable. I might end up taking it off and just mounting it down flat, but I think this makes more sense with the car, and I like the way it looks. So I'm gonna keep playing with this, and when I start getting this fastened down or whatever, I'll cut you back on. So this is pretty much where we're gonna probably stop this one at. I got some tools laid up out here. I got an old 4-way lug wrench that's rough, and old bumper jack over there, hammer, hacksaw. I'm probably going to change some of these out for rustier looking tools, and I'm probably going to make something to bolt them down with, either bolts or chains or something. But still going to put some lights up here. Don't know if I'm going to get to it. I'm really going to work. Probably don't know if I'm going to get to it in this video. I'm going to really work hard trying to get these videos out once a week now. So, you know, you kind of get what you get. But, yeah, I think that turned out all right. I like it a lot better than what we had before. And I want to say thanks to everybody who's liked and subscribed. And we'll catch you in the next one. Later.